Laguna Quilotoa.
Spanish for welcome to Quilotoa. And good morning, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Ecuador. Today we are at 12,400 and something feet in elevation, and we're at a place that I absolutely love. It's called Quilotoa. This is a crater lake, and its depth is absolutely incredible. The hike around it is brutal, and honestly, this is going to be a day that Moses and I will never forget. We're here with friends, and we just stayed in a really nice place right over here, right at the entrance. And honestly, I'll give you a review about it at the end, but right now everyone is still sleeping. And we're gonna eat some breakfast, and we're gonna do the hike around the rim. I've never actually done it before. It's 4 to 5 hours with an 8-year-old. Can you do it? Yes, no? What kind of food is there here to eat? And what kind of things can you buy here if you don't have enough warm clothes? Because it's pretty cold outside. We're going to talk about all of that, the prices, the foods, everything today in this video as we hike around Quilotoa Crater Lake. This is going to be epic. Let's get started. To start us off on the trip, we got 2 big waters, we got 2 smaller Gatorades, and what else do we get?
We got
2 coffees for $5. So, just came to a little corner store, now we're all set to go, ready to go. Make sure you bring cash because honestly, I don't think that they would take anything else besides cash, maybe a transferencia, but we are all ready to go, and I'm excited. You excited, Mo?
gloves. Yeah.
Let's go up the mountain, around the crater. And here we are, right at the beautiful Crater Lake. And in Oregon, I've been to this Crater Lake before. They have a Crater Lake that has a volcano that's underneath of it. Here too, it's a volcano that's underneath this lake. And it's been there for many, many years. And it's a popular tourist spot here, but it's kind of hard to get to. The roads are all paved, perfect to get here. And there's tons of hiking. There's a lot of different gift shops and things. Like I think of the Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin. You have all these gift shops, all this tourism stuff happening here, but it's not as expensive as Wisconsin Dells. You have all these shops right around here. You have all the foods that aren't that expensive. You might pay $10 for a huge dinner, which is incredible coming from the United States. And you have this perfect place right here to grab a cup of hot chocolate or coffee here and just look out at this view right behind me. I mean, come on, look how beautiful this is. Wow. So many people come here to Quilotoa to see the beautiful laguna, and that is a big reason to come here. But also, there's all this right behind you. So you have about an hour of a car ride to get here through this beautiful landscape right behind me. It's so green, so pretty, and not only that, but it's a different culture. So the people that are from here, we were listening to them this morning, and they were speaking in Kichwa, which is like the native language that not that many people speak around here anymore because Spanish is kind of the dominant language here. But they were speaking to each other in this other language, and I think it's something that maybe you just don't realize when you look up Quilotoa and you're like, oh, look at that beautiful laguna. Come here, take some pictures, but it's also this hike, and these views are just absolutely incredible. We are 24 minutes in. We've already taken some really cool pictures, and my goodness, Moses is a champ. He's doing so good. Good job, Mo. This might be the hardest part. We are 1 hour in. We go to the top of this mountain right here. What do you think, Moses? This is a proud father moment. Moses is doing good. We're halfway up the mountain. He is just running up, getting super dirty, having fun. And I think sometimes kids miss this and they just play video games and never go outside of the house. Moses, I'm so proud of you. Getting dirty, getting to know Ecuador, and having so much fun.
Hi. That means that this is quick.
We are doing so good. Moses is a champ. Did you know that this laguna, this little lake here, is 250 meters deep? Also, there's places to grab snacks. There's one just right back there. Took us about an hour and a half to get there. No bathrooms, so I'm so sorry, especially if you're a girl. But Moses is having fun. Woo!
Oh, look
Rock climbing. Look at this drop off over here. Oh my goodness, this is just epic. So Elise is at a wedding of a good friend of ours who's from Chile, married a Chilean today. And so I'm here with Moses. She's in Phoenix, Arizona for the wedding. Oh my goodness. This is just absolutely beautiful. Wow. Here we go. All right, we've got a jacket, we've got a winter hat on again. We are in a cloud, and our fear is that we're halfway through and it's going to dump rain on us. I mean, just look around us right now. We are straight up in a cloud that we don't know if it has a lot of water in it or just a little bit of water. Moses doesn't have a rain jacket because they don't sell them at the tattoo store. I love tattoo, look. I love the tattoo store, but they don't sell children's rain jackets. Hopefully someday they will. But he's without a rain jacket right now. And if it rains, we're just gonna sprint. We're going straight up, straight back. We are 2 hours and 50 minutes in, having a blast. And look at these clouds. I mean, just look at this. It is so beautiful, but we also hope it doesn't rain. All right, what do you think? Is it gonna rain or no?
Yes.
Yes, oh boy. Oh
Look
no.
at that.
Wow. All right, so we are right now still in the cloud, and it's interesting to see right next to us, there's like burnt trees and things like that. And Moses is wondering, how are there burnt trees next to all these alive pieces of grass? And that's a great question, but I'm guessing the grass grows faster than these burnt trees. Also, we are just enjoying this time. It is so cool to just be able to be together, hang out. None of us are traveling, Moses and I. And, oh, we're going the right way. Moses thought we weren't going the right way because you can't see anything because we are in a cloud. But I keep reassuring him, we are. Oh, we are. All right, starting to rain right now, so I have to put away the camera, but hopefully we're gonna be okay. We have another little bit less than an hour probably to go if we go fast. If we go slow, it's gonna take us a while. But another trick to hiking with an 8-year-old is making sure you have Audible books in your pocket, literally. because for us, we have an Audible book of Harry Potter, and it's so good. We've read them all in the actual books, and now we have all the Audible books, so we're going through those as well. We've also seen all the movies. Big Harry Potter fans, and also Hobbit, Lord of the Rings fans here for Moses. But having something like that to listen to and to distract your mind from all the hiking and being sore and things like that is a really good thing. So while I do this, though, I want to talk to you about the place that we're staying in. We've stayed at a few different places here, and the place we're staying in costs $10 per person per night. So for $20, I get to stay for 2 nights there. They have a little heater, they have a bed, really warm, like mantas, the places to get into your bed and be warm and cozy. The water barely works, and the breakfast is really good. They had some fruits, and then they had some eggs and fresh cheese and bread, which was really nice. But it's every place up here is going to be pretty rustic. You're not going to find a place that's perfect and a 5-star hotel. That is not Quilotoa. This is going to be a rustic place, and for me, I think of when I just went to the North Rim right before it burnt down this last year. And it was very rustic. I mean, this is more rustic than that, but it was rustic. It was kind of like that, a place that not many people go to. And, well, the people just really appreciate us because we went out for dinner last night and they gave us like a bunch of nice things like a winter hat and gloves and all this stuff because we had a big group and they were so thankful. They took pictures with us and it was a cool experience. But make sure that you bring rain jackets and all this kind of stuff and a little book, Audible book, to listen to while you're hiking. All right, you ready, Mo?
I'm dead.
Oh, I think we're gonna do it, Moses. This is insane. We're at 10 kilometers right now, and I can finally see the end. We had to purchase a little water, some Gatorade along the way. We're typical Latinos now that don't bring everything, but I did bring a drone, which is super heavy, big camera, tripod, all this stuff, instead of more bottles of water that aren't in plastic bottles. But you can see where we just came from and all the rain that was right back there. And I'm glad that we were moving quickly because I think it's gonna be really wet back there for everyone else. But Moses, what do you think? Should another eight-year-old do this kind of thing? Or is this too hard for an 8-year-old?
It's easy for me, but for another 8-year-old, I could do it.
Yeah, you think so?
It's other choice.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a burro. Look at that, donkey. All right, let's get out of the way. So, Moses said it pretty much correctly. I think that for some 8-year-olds they could do it, but I'm pretty sure you have to be in pretty good shape. And coming straight from the States, at sea level at the States, it'd be pretty hard because we're at 12,500 feet going up and down and up and down. Here it comes. Sí, adelante. The things of the mountain. I just love it. But Moses really wants a hot chocolate. We haven't had any lunch yet. We had some snacks and things along the way. And I'm so glad that we brought so many different layers because really, it rained for a little bit. It was sunny. I had suntan lotion on and a hat was really good. And honestly, my arm is so sore. My whole body aches. I'm ready to go to bed. Moses, you ready for bed?
No.
No? What do you want to do?
Eat.
Eat? That sounds good. Let's eat and get some hot chocolate. Oh, so close. It's right there. Oh my goodness. And perhaps the best part of doing a hike around Quilotoa, the whole rim, it took us 5 hours and 3 minutes. Yeah. Elevation, 2,000 feet of elevation. I've done a ridiculous amount. I mean, they're just going off on my watch right now of all the different stats that I have. I did 23 times my stairs goal. Nope, 24 times my stairs goal, which is incredible. And Moses did it. That's awesome. But I think the best thing about doing a hike is doing what comes after it, which is going to a restaurant and eating a ridiculous amount of food. I remember doing triathlons when I was in college and just going to a place called Perkins. It was a breakfast place, and they had this meal that was just with every possible thing. And now we did kind of the same thing, but you have Quilotoa to kind of look out on. I think we got here at the perfect time because we're in the middle of a cloud right now. Yeah, go ahead. And honestly, we asked for 2 main plates. I got also a sopa de locro. I also got a jugo de mora for Moses, and we got 2 hot chocolates to reward ourselves from this awesome hike. I hope that Moses grows up doing hikes. Do you think you'd do another one, Moses? Mm-hmm. Yeah? He said, mm-hmm. So I hope that I can inspire some other kids and adults to go out there and do something like this. I think this is a top 5 thing to do here in Ecuador. I mean, I'm gonna be really bold and say that because this is just epic. I've come here before, I've stayed here a few times. Elise was actually 7 months pregnant with Moses when we were here in like 2017. And now, like, I finally got to do the hike. I've never done that before, and it was incredible. The different zones that you go in, the different things you see on the left side and the right side. The Amazon?
It's like the Amazon sometimes.
It's like the Amazon sometimes, you're right. And I just love the Amazon, and I loved it here. 12,500 feet, and a pretty darn good trip. Moses, any last words of wisdom?
Wisdom!
Wisdom! Nailed it. I've got to say something else to him, so he actually says something besides wisdom, right?
Wisdom!
Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video for today. Remember, a couple of tips. If you're coming here, you could just come here and find a place to stay here. You can find them on Facebook. You can just look up on Google Maps different places to stay. It's about $10 per person per night. You might not have very much water or hot water. You probably will have a breakfast with that kind of a price. And they'll have a little heater in there. They'll have warm things for you, and you'll be just fine. I highly recommend you come here if you can and rent a car. Go to Quito, rent a car, go to Cotopaxi, see the video from last time to see that video, and then we came right up here. And then we spent 2 nights up here. We're gonna spend 1 more night tonight. Absolutely epic, loved it here, and hope this is helpful for you, or I hope that you enjoyed it. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Gringo y Latino, and we'll see you guys next time for another adventure. But for now, ciao, Pascal.